This is Build Battle, where you get assigned a prompt and then have to build it. Except today I'm going to be building the opposite of whatever the prompt is. So let's see if I can get top 3 on the leaderboard, which I think is going to be very difficult. Okay, so for the first round, I'm going to try to choose a theme that's going to be easy to do and opposite of. Let's see what's winning. Right now pool is winning. I guess the opposite of a pool would be, okay, it looks like pool 1. I guess the opposite of pool would maybe be like lava or something. So maybe I'll go with like a nether theme. I think that's a pretty good idea. So I'm going to just put the floor as netherrack. I'm going to have to build up a layer too, because you can only mine 1 block down into the ground on this. See, I can't dig any farther than this. So I'm going to build up a layer right here and then fill it in with lava in the middle. And then, yeah, we'll see what else I can do to make it more nethery. Okay, I just finished filling in the pool, so now I'm going to get some gold ore, and then I'm going to get some quartz ore, and then I'm just going to be putting these in on the side right here in little patches. Okay, I'm going to turn this area right here into soul sand, and then I'm also going to add some of those fossil structures that you see. Okay, I added one of these little fossil structures, and so Build Battle has some blocks banned, like you just can't place them. Okay, yeah, and it looks like dried gas is one of those blocks, otherwise I would place it down there to make it just a little bit more realistic. I'm just adding some little areas that bump up the terrain a little bit to make it variable, and also I've added a lava fall right there. Alright, let's see what other people did. Okay, this first one's pretty bland. This one's probably a meh. Oh, this one they forgot to put the water in the middle. That's kind of sad. I meant to just go for a belly flop. This one they turned the daytime to later in the day to make it darker, which I was planning on doing, but there wasn't really enough time. Oh, this one's like a sink. That's kind of interesting. Alright, here's mine. I'm going to put in my caption, and we'll see. Alright, the lava fall continued flowing after I finished. That's kind of good. Let's see what colors people are holding. I think I saw... Oh, okay, this person won. I got 7th place. Alright. Well, on to the next round. Okay, evil cat. I guess the opposite of evil cat is just a normal cat. I guess I'll just do that then. Okay, I'm building up the body of the cat here. I'm going to try to make it pretty big, and then I'll have the tail, and then I'll add like the face, and then I'll have it playing with a ball of yarn just to show that it's actually playful and not actually evil. Okay, I changed the floor to gray wool, and then I'm just going to bring the cat's tail down so that it has more depth. Okay, I've made the face right here, and then I'm going to add some pink in the ears, so probably concrete powder would be good for that. There we go. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. And we're just in time to see what the voting is. The first person's doing a cat knocking something off a counter. I think that's pretty good. Oh, let's see, me already. Okay. I always like to just give a little caption in chat just to make sure people actually understand what it is, in case my build was worse than I thought. Oh, look, somebody says they love it in chat. Hopefully that was talking about mine and not this one. Oh, this one right here just won legendary. Same person in chat said they like that, love that one. In my experience, normally if one of them gets legendary and none of the other ones do, the one that got legendary probably will win. So I don't think I have a very good chance for this one, but we'll see. Oh, this one just won legendary too. Okay, I probably will not win because neither of mine were the legendary. Alright, this one won. Oh, I got 6th place out of 8. That's not very good. Alright, well, next round. Okay, I think a good one to do here would be pineapple, because when people are doing pineapple, I'm sure a lot of them are going to do SpongeBob's house. So if I just do Squidward's house, then, yep, here we go. Alright, I'm going to try to base mine off of Squidward's house. Okay, I realize now that the more obvious thing to do would have just been a different fruit. But, you know, I already started on this and I think it's going to be kind of funny, so I'm just going to continue. I'm going to use warped fungus as the eyes, or what is it called? I'm going to use warped planks as the eyes, because I need a different color. And then I also feel like I should get a different color from the front to the back, because it's concrete and you can't really see what it actually looks like. Okay, 2 minutes. Oh, I gotta hope I can finish the house and then change those blocks within that time period. Okay, I'm gonna cut off the top of this and put it indented, because the actual house is more curved like that towards the top. It's not just a rectangle. Okay, I didn't have enough time to do it. I just gotta hope I can finish up this side. I accidentally made it too wide. Okay, I was able to finish. It looks kind of good. We'll see what other people do. Okay, yeah, right off the bat, the first one, exactly what I thought it was. Looks like another person did a similar thing. I guess they were just doing wrong blocks. Alright, it's over to me now. Here's another SpongeBob. This one is kind of weird. Someone else did it here. They did all 3. Here's what I was trying to base mine on the same image as them. Oh, they got legendary. Nice. Alright, this one won. That's kind of what I expected. Okay, disco. It looks like everyone's voting for chess. I guess I can just do checkers then. Nice. So I'm just gonna make the board first because that's the part that actually matters, and then we'll see what else I can do. Okay, I realized that the outside should not be the same color as the inside, so I'm just gonna do spruce and birch instead of dark oak and birch, because I need a different color on the outside than the inside. And I realized this is not going to be the same dimensions as a chessboard, but it's fine. Also, on my chances of winning, I think as long as the board looks good, that it doesn't really matter what game's on it, because there's probably going to be someone else who just doesn't know the difference and is going to accidentally build checkers. So as long as my board's good, I think I have a fairly decent chance of getting a win, or at least on the top 3. Alright, there we go. Now I'm just going to add the pieces on it, which I'm just going to do concrete for probably. Or actually terracotta is probably better. Okay, I've got a little less than 10 seconds here to make one right here. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, I think... Oh, here's mine. I'm just gonna say the board's good, though. Yep, so of course, so it's like, this is checkers. Interesting strategy to go for the entire arena. I would have probably... Oh, they're just using carpet. Sorry, kinda weird. Okay, this one just automatically wins, I think. I don't think anyone else has a chance. Alright, yeah, this one got first place. They definitely deserve that. On to the next game. Is the opposite of Earth closer to the sun or water? I guess because there's water on the Earth and the sun isn't on the Earth. Sun is probably a better one to do. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get just yellow blocks. I'm going to use glass as well. And then, yeah. I'm going to build the sun right here in the middle. Okay, I'm going to do these things. I think they're called like solar beams or sunspots, I think. Where it's just like spots coming around and then like curving back in. Okay, I'm going to add glass panes now just to like extend these little things out a bit. And I'm not sure why I'm trying so hard because I'm definitely not going to win on this one. The opposite is not close enough. Like that cat one, that was pretty close. Like I could have won that because it was still a cat. But this is just not at all going to win. And time. Alright, let's see voting. Alright, this person did more than just the Earth too. Although they didn't do only the sun. But they did have their sun in it. Alright, this one won. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Breakfast, bike, farmer's market, island, and earth. These are actually pretty unique categories here. I'm gonna go ahead and do island. Because I can just build mountains for the opposite of that. And yeah, okay, island. So first things first, I'm going to get terracotta, and I'm going to base mine off of the mesa biome, just because like that's an easy one to base it off of. I guess I'm going to set the floor to, I would set it to just white terracotta, but that's the color the floor is already, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to set it to whatever this one is, just normal terracotta, I guess. And then I'm going to start building some little mountains. And there we go. That's one little chunk of it complete, and then I'm going to start building some more. Alright, with just under a minute remaining, I'm going to try to finish up this one right here, and then I'm just going to build a smaller one right here, because I don't think I have time to build a full one. Alright, I can finish up right here, and then maybe I'll be able to just like put some of this in on top. There we go. Alright, for the first one, they used like only carpet, only pure color blocks. Interesting, I guess I did a similar thing. Alright, 11th place. Not very good. Alright, theme brain. What's the opposite of a brain? I guess just a skull? Alright, I've gone in and I've just added this backdrop, and then I'm going to go in and try to add things like eyes and stuff like that. Alright, I've got it looking like this so far. I went behind the eyes, nose, and mouth, and I placed black concrete, just so that it has a contrast to it and you can see it better. And then, I'm not sure, obviously, there shouldn't be white concrete here. I'm not sure what to replace that with. I could just try replacing some of it with bones, or I could also get in mushrooms here, just to like texture it more. I think I'm going to replace it all with mushrooms and see what I think then. Okay, for the parts that I didn't fill in yet, I'm going to go in and fill in with bone blocks, but just facing this way. Okay, not like that. Like, well, maybe it's not really practical because I'm gonna have to do this, but I'm gonna do this for some of the spots. Alright, 10 seconds. I just gotta go and fill these places. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I can't. I'm just gonna do that. Einstein. Okay, well, most of these are just actually trash. So, I'm not competing against that much. Oh, we got a calculator and then a brain. Interesting. Okay, this one's just Plants vs. Zombies. Mine might have more to do with brains than actually most of them. Okay, here it is. Oh, why is this guy doing... Why is that guy voting so bad?
Son dead skeleton.
11th place again, alright. Alright, the theme is firework. Is there really the opposite of firework? I don't know if that's a thing. I guess just like an explosion that's not in the sky? I'm gonna build a barn and then just light it on fire. Alright, I've got the shape done here, and then I just gotta put on a roof. I'm gonna add this little thing right here that like has the hay in it. Just because I actually might be getting too into the theme of barn, and I might not have time to actually do the fireworks part. But whatever. Alright, I'm gonna just add the fire part now. Alright, here we go. I'm just adding some more orange blocks on the side. I'm gonna add some panes to these. And then hopefully it works. I'm just gonna spam some hay blocks right here. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. Better than this one, which you can hardly see at all. Okay, here's someone did the explosion, but they just used concrete. Alright, I don't know. Nobody really reacted to mine, but there it was. And competing right after it is just fireworks that aren't very good, so... But very few of them have actual explosions, which mine does, so... What is this? Firework vote lowest, okay. They're trying to like bait someone into doing legendary or something. Let's see. I got 2nd place! Let's go, dude. I thought this challenge was impossible. 2nd place by 2 points. That's so good. Okay, that's so surprising. Yesterday, I just ended the video, and because I thought it was just impossible. I've done so many rounds. There's no way I'm putting all of them in the video because I did so many, and I thought it was impossible. And I just ended the video saying that. But today I was like, okay, you know what? I should probably try. So I did it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This was actually very fun. It wasn't fun before, but then I finally figured out the answer to the question is yes, you can. You can indeed succeed. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you want to see another build battle video, here's one on screen right now. And yeah, thank you.